Osiris, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want passing and wild nonsense. We got momentum.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Ravens nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
32.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed,
control. I mean, got them headphones going there. I had to find a damn charge. That ain't gonna happen though. Told you that ain't gonna happen though.
Intercepted at the goal line.
I just told you that.
Picked by Jared Wilson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Where you from here, bro?
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads,
my brother out there in Orlando.
make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and
keep
win.
trying to get me to come out.
He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing
forward.
forward.
Goddamn go now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
I stay in Atlanta. That shit ain't rough. That shit. I know him. I had to tell my cousin from Washington, D.C., though, he come in here talk crass. Like, bro, you can't come down here talking like you do in D.C., bro.
Now they'll throw
he
here.
Kill your ass out here.
Space to
I ain't gonna think twice about you.
That slant to
dirt
Jones.
your ass. They gonna keep on
and
going.
He's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
Then with Georgia, bro, me being from Georgia, bro, when you out of town, they don't give a fuck about a nigga kill you out here. Yeah, they barely give a fuck about a nigga who got them from here.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled at the
Tavon Young in on the tackle.
A gain of
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Jacksonville.
A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I can't wait for these folks to get down surge on my hand. Boy, that shit was so fucking bad. Shit, I got into a fight, man. I shot at my fucking pinky knuckle, dislocated and broke the one beside it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. To go a little bit deeper on that.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
I had Lamar in one league in the fantasy league. I want Lamar. I want Lamar. Go on, send him. Let me get somebody else. I don't want Lamar. I don't like him. It seems like anybody who get put on the cover on the game, bro. Besides NBA, they be sorry here.
Field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Number 1.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Come on, let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a dump off here complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Ravens nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
In the 3rd quarter, pick 6.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
Ravens nothing.
I know. I just want to run all the way up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I couldn't get that bitch.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
No.
Flip of the script.
No.
From 4th down to 1st.
Ain't no fucking way that nigga didn't get that. No. Man, how you, man, no. What a flag, man. I'm challenging that shit, bro. No, nothing to challenge. Man, y'all just did that there, boy. Y'all got down then. Y'all really ain't gonna challenge that shit, bro? And you know it's some bullshit. That's why you laughing. You know that was some straight bullshit.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I know you will got that. That's some straight bullshit.
2nd and 4.
They did that one.
a 6-yard pickup.
Now Dobbins. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
They just cheated me. Hell, dog. That's some bullshit. I'll take that, though. Out to the best, dog.
Here's Jackson to throw. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. The linebacker Miles Jack able to knock that one away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Not let Lamar get outside that pocket.
From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left.
That's
complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
First down, Jackson.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Agnew. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
had a man wide open. X was wide open.
Patrick Queen in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
It's too late now.
Third
Blitz
and
coming. I wasn't ready for the blitz. You ain't blitzed all game, so I wasn't prepared for that. You have this. Don't down no same thing.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
What you gonna do with that? You stop it, boy. What you doing?
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Cook now on the punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15.
And my fault. What the fuck is you doing?
That's not fair, and now room to run.
That's my fault. Dumbass trying to
hit
sticks.
Get it up past the 45. Excellent work on the run back there. 33 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Get your ass out,
man. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
You know that what I was lining you up for, right? You were perfect, too.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. On the
my fault.
Complete.
That's the fuck? Both my niggas tripping over each other.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
Hang on. Their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Nice up.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
That nigga called that shit too, boy.
Touchdown.
Boy, you called that shit.
Sammy Watkins, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room.
I can't even aim.
This is it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
And I'm on Jack the man who's supposed to be playing the middle, and I see it.
At their own 25-yard line.
See this shit. Looking at this shit. Like shit.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
How the fuck do you miss that, you puss ass?
7 seconds remaining.
Intended for James O'Shaughnessy. It's 3rd down. And
your defense just started. That ain't coming alive for some reason going into the second half. It started coming live, ain't it? I like that. I see it turn out to be a good.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
My fault.
And he'll be brought down at at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it, complete.
You better be glad.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
You better be glad when no time.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half.
Appreciate that.
The onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Touchdown.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's my man's fault.
10, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Quickly at the end. yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Jackson.
Oh, that's pick. That's pick. That's that bullshit now.
And it's third and short.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands.
So you got him, but that was picked up.
And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
I know you did.
Take him down, losing yardage.
Yeah, boy, Allen, he was on the outside.
The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
Don't play with us. Don't play with us. We don't stop one today. Come on with them weak-ass run, man. Weak-ass options and goddamn screens and shit, man. Here we go.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
What the fuck?
Incomplete.
That's supposed to be a pick.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
That was a good no pick. I would have liked it better if you picked it because I think I could have scored better.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
A double team, and it's intercepted. Thomas Bowser with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 16. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
No!
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Allen won't that. Allen won't that. He built like that. He built like that, yeah.
He'll lose a yard
Keep
there.
him in that
defense.
Keep him in that defense. Yeah, you could have, Either way you went, it was going to get crushed. Smoke off the field,
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed, a lot of great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Rolling to his right.
That's the...
And he's got his man.
That's that bullshit, man.
And he will have
That's that bullshit now.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Y'all making it like a start there right now, man. Y'all go back to what y'all was doing in the first quarter, please. Talk to me.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Don't run the ball. That ain't going nowhere. You can kill the run. That running shit is dead. That running shit dead. And I'm finna pick this shit. If you throw that ball, I'm picking this shit, bro.
Now it's Jackson. And now
what the fuck?
Take it and run.
Ain't no fucking way I did not hit.
There all on his own, but it'll be
so you telling me that nigga?
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Now a toss left side for Dobbins.
So he ain't close to a first down
as he's tackled at the Jaguars 27. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and 10.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's go for 40 and a half. That was the game.
They'll run with Dobbins. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Better put your back up.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
He ain't going to get it done.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
That bet that he ain't going to get it done.
6-yard line.
He ain't going to get it. He ain't going to get it done. He ain't going to get it done.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing is Jackson.
No, sir.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's the score he felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know, they didn't let me emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
They want you to win.
But sometimes that binds you.
They want you to win, bro.
You try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I like that kid.
Here's Robinson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Throw it to Drake.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Gotta go my way. Gotta go there, having his way. But I like the 3rd nigga I take. Yeah. I say I know what I got to do. I got to get back in my zone on your ass. I don't let you get to talking to me. I'll let you talk me out my fucking game.
Start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
I didn't know that nigga had a mouth. He got a mouth now, y'all.
Yeah, will
they got a mouth, y'all.
2nd and 11. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The pass. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
I ain't going to play with you. I know you the man.
To him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Got him. What the fuck?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Ain't no fucking way, G.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play.
Fucking head in the game, G. What the
so
fuck?
It'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
Boy, that's crazy.
With more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I really didn't, bro. Oh, my granddaddy be winning. Can't go. Nice out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. Here's Dobbins, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Wow. They really did it. They really did. They really did play like that, bro.
And the Ravens are an
I said that shit too.
from tying the football game.
You scored. I said the momentum don't change. What can I do?
Tucker now for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
21 apiece.
Light it on you. I need this game. I need this game. I need this game to get in the playoff. Shit, me too.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Trying to get there.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
And disrespectful. Why would you do that? Be home, all right? Respect. Hey, you know what they say? He said, like the third Migo he take, I'm finna take the game. Fuck that shit. Stop playing with that man. Stop fucking playing with that man right here. Show that man what the fuck really going on, man. Show that man what the fuck really going on.
To try to grab that lead
man, go ahead, though. You didn't even believe that. You just said she didn't be saying some shit.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all.
Don't try to give me no dramatic end.
I'm actually
try to give me no dramatic end.
That they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it.
And like the third Migo
gains, but it's enough to give them a first down.
I had to remember who I was, bro. Yes, I had to remember who I was. Where I come from.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
They want to hurt your feeling right here. I promise you they're going to hurt your feeling right here.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming
on your side of the field.
Just a little underneath.
I got everything I want.
Free up some space. And it worked off.
Got everything I want.
Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
None of my goddamn light away. This motherfucker like, nah, bro, you not finna play. You ain't gonna smoke no weed right now. None of my mother, I don't even know what play I pick. Fuck, what play I pick.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
As long as I get
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man here, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Just want to make the game exciting.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
A
minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Me back up.
Yeah,
realize that I need to stop bullshit.
I think
what got me here in the first play.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Shit. See what you say? Go hard or go home, right? Know what you said? Girlfriend try to go hard or go home then. I ain't got one choice now. Go hard or go home. You said Wildcat on the work win?
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Get in there, pushing white boy.
Have taken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Jaguars 28, Ravens 21.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
That's all.
Taking it about the 1.
That was worse than you up radio mic.
To the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Keep doing that sucker shit. That sucker shit now.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They run the toss with Dobbins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A pass down the middle
way, dog.
And hold in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
A gain of 32 that time.
All right. All right, too. That's what you better do.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Oh! Fat boy, you supposed to pick that shit then, fat boy.
Trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Jackson.
What the fuck, bro? How the fuck do you lead this nigga?
So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
They won overtime.
And no sweat. Puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
28 all. Justin Tucker to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
That's all.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, that's a positive outcome, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm just gonna try to end this shit now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Jaguars are going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
Maintain the soldier like
with just under 30 seconds left to go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Just to put it on hand.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, how you drop that?
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
I just want to get in field goal range. I'm kill this shit.
Half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
I played too long.
Back to throw again.
That ain't flag.
Complete. 16 seconds now.
That's a flag, man.
4th down now.
That's a flag.
Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And this will be taken at the 13.
You ain't gonna get no 3. You ain't gonna get
42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And
control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range.
It was a field. We'd all be drunk.
You don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. Okay.
What you think? What the fuck you were thinking? One thing.
But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
It's cool. They love it.
Last run
black man kill a white man.
2nd
Send this him to death. Black man kill a black man.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
That motherfucking ass here.
This one is down he goes. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So they ain't just cheat me, bro?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
They ain't cheat me?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Man, disrespectful to hell.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said,
no fucking way, dog. Y'all niggas ain't let that man run all game. They y'all.
To the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Play.
I can certainly tell my
I know what you do. When the game working against you, you fuck the game. Fuck the game.
Yards in their final season in college. They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield?
Fuck the game.
Be able to get him in the second round.
Show the game that you are. You show EA that you are out of fucking the game.
Just a yard on that last run. They'll run. It's Dobbins.
Yeah, I know. That's why you ain't get nowhere.
For about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Throwing the out route and complete.
Ain't no fucking way that went pick, bro.
He'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Couple of third-year guys, couple of Pro Bowlers. Jackson to Andrews for the Ravens first.
I should never told that nigga how to do that shit.
And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
Oh, you trying to run the clock out there and kick the field goal.
Converged on him
I see what you
doing.
I see what you do. I know what you're doing. No, I hear you.
2 minutes left in this
I see how you
session,
play.
and still all tied.
No, you ain't. I see how you playing. You ain't got faith in your guys like that.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
Ain't no fucking way.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there on a first down.
I lost this one. Good game, bro.
Without his performance on the ground.
Good fucking game.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a carry for Dobbins.
What the fuck?
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
You lame as hell, bro. Go ahead, man.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
What's some bullshit? No.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Jackson. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. One more time with Dobbins. And this time he is in.
Good game.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Baltimore, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.